Dude, June.
Shoes. They can be seen as a restriction or the deciding factor that helps people achieve their dreams. They can form friendships or break alliances, but in the end, every good pair of shoes comes to an end. This story is told from the perspective of a pair of shoes named Connor. This is his story.
I remember that day so vividly. I saw him walk into the store and I was digging his vibe. He was looking at the other shoes and I wondered if he would look at me. He was getting closer. He turned his head and saw me, and the rest is history. 6 months later, I look and feel like crap from countless nights of partying. It was a long night explaining what happened. I remember when we would climb into trees. He would read me stories for hours on end. Those were the best times. When we weren't reading, we were chilling inside, watching classic movies for hours. He would also chill with his best friend. His shoes were named Logan. We quickly became friends too. We were bored out of our minds. We had nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon. All we knew is we didn't want to go home. And of course, Logan's owner tagged along as well. As we wandered along, we broke anything and everything we saw, just for the hell of it. We continued on in search of teenage rebellion. After being lost in the woods for hours, we made it to our destination, paradise. Quiet, tranquil, and rule-free. Little did we know that we were trespassing. We soon headed back home. We didn't feel like making that long walk back in the dark. Trips like that made me realize that with freedom comes responsibility. I also learned that experiences with friends will shape who you are as a person. You should never walk the road alone. A good friend will always be by your side.
Unfortunately, this was the last adventure the two best friends would have, the last memory that the two would share. Later that week, on the way to visit his lifelong friend, he was involved in a 6-car pileup at an intersection. He died on the way to the hospital. His last request was that his shoes were given to his best friend, the final tribute to their friendship. When a shoe dies, where does the soul go?